What is up, guys? Welcome back for another video. In this video I'm going to be teaching you guys 4 essential lessons for newbies in the pressure washing industry. Right, so we're going to go over a couple things. We're going to go over what is downstreaming. I know that's a big question that people have, so I'm going to answer that in this video. What is downstreaming? We're going to explain it, and then we're going to show you a quick clip of me actually downstreaming so you guys can see it visually, as well as a few other lessons. So you're going to want to watch this video for the full video, for the full length. Watch it to the end. Don't skip it, or else you will miss out. And then actually have something special that I want to share with you. All right, guys, so let's jump right into it. What is downstreaming? You might have heard this term before if you've been doing some research for starting a pressure washing business. You might be a little bit confused on what it is, but it's actually not that complicated at all. I know some guys on YouTube like to gatekeep information and kind of make things seem more complex than they are, but it's really not complex. So this right here is a downstream injector. So I actually found this little connection map on the internet. And so the way a downstream injector works is you're going to have your pressure washer right here, the pump. This is where you connect your the chemical injector to the output right here on the pump, right? And one key thing I want to point out right here, I know this picture is a little bit blurry, but the downstream injector comes after the pump. There are some machines that have built-in downstream injectors, and the downstream injector is before the pump, and that means that the bleach is going through the pump. We do not want that because bleach is corrosive and it will destroy your pump and probably most likely void your warranty as well. So do not use your built-in downstream injector if it comes before the pump. And so this, we're just going to connect right to the end of this, where we would typically put our quick connect hose. We just put this in between now. So instead of connecting the hose directly to the pressure washer, we then connect the downstream injector, then connect the hose to the downstream injector. This hose right here just gets put into a 5-gallon or whatever size bucket you have of SH, sodium hypochlorite bleach. 12% bleach or 10% bleach, whatever you can get your hands on. A lot of guys like to use like Pool Essentials liquid from like Walmart and like Home Depot. You can get your hands on that. And then at the end of this, we connect our gun and then the soap nozzle. So to really simplify things, like I said, you're going to see a visual shortly. But this chemical injector pulls the solution from the bucket. It dilutes it automatically, so the downstream injectors are already pretty much come at a set dilution rate. I think it may be like 20 to 1 on some of them, depending on how strong of a downstream injector you get. But say your bucket's right here, you drop this line into the bucket, it's going to pull through there, pull through the hose, and it's going to come out the end of your gun. Now this only works though when you're using a soap nozzle, which means it has a wider orifice at the end of it. Wider orifice, so the soap can pull through. The soap can't pull through when you have a high pressure nozzle connected. So next, just so I can stop explaining, you guys can see something more visual, let's go ahead and watch that clip so you guys can actually see downstream in action. Our line from our downstream injector, and just drop it right into the bucket. I've always poured some surfactant in here. We use one called SB40 from a local supplier. Feel free to use whatever your local supplier offers, or you can find different surfactants online. All right, guys, so the air is gone. I'm going to go ahead and start the pressure washer up.
All right, guys, so right now, once we start the pressure washer, we want to put on our soap nozzles and pull the trigger and run the water through until the soap starts pulling through. As you can see, right there is where the soap comes through. Once it does that, all we literally do is, just go about applying the chemical on the house.
Awesome. So now you got to see downstreaming in action. So hopefully now there's less confusion. You actually know how to downstream. So when it comes to washing a house, you can downstream. You can use a machine called a piece of equipment called a NextJet. You can use a pump sprayer if you wanted to. That's the most it's effective, but it's going to be something that's going to take the longest time. So it's like the cheapest method to get started. You can literally pump spray and wash a house with a garden hose if it really came down to it, and that's what we call soft washing. The next lesson I want to teach you guys is how to test the market with little risk. A lot of guys, think about getting started in pressure washing and then think they're going to, think they need to go out and spend $10,000 on a rig and whatever, a lot of money, not knowing if the business is going to work out or not. And obviously there's always, in business, there's always going to be uncertainty. You're never guaranteed to have success in a business. No business is guaranteed to work, right? The only thing you can do is set yourself up to have success. It's like probability, right? So the way I'm going to teach you to test the market with little risk, if you are unsure, this is basically if you're not really sure if this is for you, you want to test it out, see how you like pressure washing, see if the market is in your area, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. Here's how you're going to do it. So the steps are, First, we're going to talk about, we're going to create a website and social media page. So we want, basically what I'm saying, reason why I'm saying a website and social media page first, and we haven't even talked about buying equipment or anything like that, is because we basically want to start advertising our business. We want to start telling people, hey, we exist. That's how we're going to pretty much test the market. So when we create a website, this stuff doesn't cost that much to put up together. You can do it yourself, or get someone else to build it for you. Social media page, obviously that is free. Then I want you to get some cheap postcards made, about like 500. What you're going to do is you're going to be going door to door with these postcards, passing them out on mailboxes or whatever method you want to do, but just get these postcards passed out to a neighborhood that seems like it needs it, right? I want you to set aside $100 and spend it on Facebook ads, and I want you to run a special, right? A limited time special, because what the goal from this is not really to make a lot of money from this offer. This offer is supposed to be really good, and it was to generate buzz and get you immediate clientele. Get your foot in the door, essentially is what I'm saying. From there, we can talk about things like upselling them on different services. So say you ran a special for, you was doing house washes for like $150. Now that's cheaper than the typical market would be at, but right now you're trying to get immediate business. Say you're gonna wash houses for $150. Get your foot in the door. But once you get in there, you upsell driveway cleanings and other things. Maybe upsell cleaning the deck and whatnot. But we're gonna spend $100 in hopes to generate some business, to get some immediate clientele that we can get content from, pictures, reviews, all that type of stuff. So we start booking the appointments, right? So you're like, okay, well, I don't have equipment yet. We're getting there. You're gonna start booking appointments already. And at this point, you don't have any equipment. All you do is have some potentially interested customers, but you don't have any way of doing the work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rent the equipment from Home Depot. Yes, you can go to Home Depot and rent a 4 GPM pressure washer, and it might cost you about 60 to 80 bucks for the day, maybe $100, something like that. But I think it's about 60, but I haven't checked in a long time, but you can check in your local area. There's also other places that rent, but Home Depot is the one I'm most familiar with. And now what you've done is you've generated business, you've marketed, you generate sales without spending a dime. So the only time you're actually going to spend money really on the equipment part is not until you have gotten the business. So if I recommend people now, I'm gonna tell them, like, if you're gonna be smart about this business, I recommend this is you start off with a 4 GPM machine. You can start with less, but I highly recommend a 4 GPM. Trust me, like, you will not regret it. So this method allows you to do that, because you're just going to rent one, and you're going to rent a 4 GPM machine, right, and use that. It's going to cost you way less than if you had to go out and buy one. So now the machine isn't costing you a dime really, because you've already generated, you've only paying for the equipment once you've already have sales lined up. So you're pretty much going to want to knock these, book these appointments kind of like on the same day, or maybe you knock them out between 2 days in the weekend, Friday, Saturday, whatever, or Sunday and Saturday, or whatever day you have, whatever time, day of the week you have time to do it. And everyone's going to be on the same day if possible. So say you generate, like 3 different sales, whatever. You can knock them out. 3 house washes in a day is very doable. If you're a beginner in experience, it might take a little bit longer for house washes, but I got something that's going to help you in this video. So no worries about that. But this is kind of a very basic rundown. I know it's missing a couple things, but this is, understand what I'm trying to do for you guys, is this is kind of like a quick way to test the market out. With this method, you're probably going to spend roughly maybe about $150 to get started, maybe $200 including the necessary chemicals that you'll need along with renting the equipment. But $200 and you're able to test the market out. $200 is not much money at all, especially now with inflation. But for about $200, you can get this method going and test out the market. So for your first customer, now I know I just mentioned ways to get customers, but say you went this route on this slide first and you didn't actually do, you didn't want to spend the money on the marketing with like Facebook ads or anything like that. To get your first customer, this is what I highly recommend. So some people might be opposed to this, but this is what I did when I first started. You're going to door knock. You're literally going to door knock or find friends and family members to do for free. You don't have to do a bunch of people. Maybe you do 1 or 2 to practice. And maybe you go this route before you go the paid route. So maybe maybe you take this step before you even do the paid marketing, because this will give you some, practice. So now you're comfortable with the pressure washer and whatnot. But make sure when you do this for free, that make sure they understand the goal of this. It's not so that you can just have a free house wash or a free driveway cleaning. Make sure they agree to leave you a review, and they agree to share your business on social media, once you finish. And obviously, this is if you've done a good job. If you haven't done a good job, then it's not really going to be right. You're not really want to leave you a review or refer your business if you did a crappy job. So make sure you do good work. But from this job, along with the review, I want you to create as much content as possible from that job. So before and after pics from, different angles of the house. And make sure when you take this before and after pics that each pic is from the exact same angle. So if you take a picture of the side of the house, make sure that both the before and after are from the same exact spot. That's a key tip for marketing, because when people take before and after photos and they're from different angles, it throws people off. But I mean, when I say different angles, I mean like you can get pictures from all around the house. So like the front of the house, the side of the house, the back of the house. But in each area, make sure you're taking the picture from the same exact area for before and the after, so it looks symmetrical to the eye and looks the same. Also get video, just 10 seconds of each process. So maybe 10 seconds of you walking around the house, just showing the before. 10 seconds of the process you downstreaming the house with your solution, and 10 seconds of the finished product. Turn this content into a TikTok or YouTube video. Get your client's reaction in the video if they're willing to be on camera, and use that to market. So we can use it to post this on TikTok, Instagram, Reels organically, and possibly get organic views. Now some of these people may not be, you might get obviously interest from people who are not local, but what we're really going to do is we want to take this video, and then we also want to take the same video we use for the Reels and TikTok. This exact same video, we're going to use it and run it as our Facebook ad, because video works better with Facebook ads. So we want to use this content now as an ad. And when we use this as an ad, we're then going to also run that special offer to generate that immediate business. This is exactly what I would do, guys, if I were you. So this is my advice for you guys. So far we talked about, you guys have learned what is downstreaming, how to get your first customer, as well as how to start this business, how to get your feet wet in this business for a low cost, so little risk. My last piece of advice for you guys is going to be to make sure you have a CRM. Don't start your business without a CRM. It's basically a customer management system. It's going to keep all your customers in a database, so you're staying organized. It's going to have them all on the calendar. It's going to keep up with all your services. You can take credit cards from here, keep up with your transactions. You can connect it to QuickBooks and run reports quickly for your business, because it's important to know your numbers. A CRM will also, update customers, send update reminder texts about appointments and whatnot. All around those, it's an essential thing, tool to have, software to have to manage your business correctly, and just to be organized. So the one I'm going to recommend to you guys is actually a free one. It's called Square Appointments. It's free and has many great features, so make sure you check it out. The other benefit of using a CRM, once you've been in business for like your first 1 or 2 seasons, is that you can export your customer list off of your CRM and then import it into a SMS blaster. And what this does is, this SMS blaster, you're gonna be able to send out blast text to your customer database. I can't tell you guys doing this for my business, because we've been in business for not a lot of years, but enough years now to where we have a decent customer list. And so every year, twice a year, the beginning of the year and close to the end of the year, I send out a text message blast to my customers. One, to remind them that, hey, I exist. You got to understand that people get busy, and they might not always remember, even if you do a good job for somebody, they might not remember your business, or they might not remember that their home needs to be done, or their deck needs to be re-cleaned and stained or whatnot. So by you sending out this text blast, not only are you're staying in front of their mind, you give them a reminder that, hey, this work needs to be done. This generates thousands of dollars of business for me instantly, by literally just sending out a text blast to my existing customer list, because we all know it's easier to get someone who's had a good experience with you to buy from you again than to go out and get a new customer. So, because you already paid the cost for your first customer, the cost of acquisition is already there, and if you've done a good job, you've kind of sealed them in. People like to stick with people who do good work. So if you do good work, it's like you are justified in asking for the sale again, because this is a service that people will need. Sometimes twice a year, sometimes once a year, sometimes every 2 years. So be sure to not always, make sure you're not always trying to chase new customers. That's great, but do not neglect your existing customers. This sending them text blasts out is serving them. You're serving them because they need the service you're offering. Their home and their property is the biggest investment. You're helping them keep it clean and keep it up, kept and nice. So definitely don't sleep on the text blast, the SMS blaster. The one I use is ClickSend. The link for that will be below, and so you can check it out. It's fairly inexpensive to sell text blast, especially, and the prices vary depending on how many people are on your list, but 100% recommend that. So my question for you now is, are you ready to start your pressure washing business? And if you are, I have a special offer for everyone who sits to the end of this video. I am the creator of sixfigurepressurewashing.com, so you may or may not know that, but that is a resource I created a few years back, basically dedicated to help beginners get started in the pressure washing industry, and have access to organized step-by-step information. Because starting this business can be a bit confusing. I struggled for a while because there's so many things I just didn't know about this industry, and so like as a result, I wanted to put something together that could help other people and help people achieve success faster. So what I'm going to do for you guys is, if you're interested in getting started, here is the website right here, sixfigurepressurewashing.com. This is the full course, and so I'm gonna go scroll through this real quickly so you guys can see what's kind of included. So the intro section, you got the ebook, in this whole section right here, setting up your business. We're just gonna run through this really quickly. Choosing your rig, full exterior cleaning series. So we got the full exterior cleaning series right here. I'm on the next page, so you guys see all these different lessons that you'll learn inside of the course. We got operations, so like how to manage and run your business. In the last section, we go over marketing and leads, and then the Facebook Ads Mastery course is also included here, so you'll learn how to run ads on Facebook with this training. So not only that though, I don't just want to offer you access to that, but that also includes pretty much everything on this page. So before and after Google Drive. So if you guys need photos for your business, you can use this, included with this. You'll get both of these ebooks, so the wood restoration ebook, the simple guide to launch your own pressure washing ebook. You get a 1-hour strategy session with me. You get the Facebook ad course. Obviously, you'll get the full pressure washing academy, which includes this pressure washing chemical guide. Yeah, and so if you were to buy all these things separately on the website, it would easily cost you over $500. But that's not it though. I got one more thing I want to give you guys as well. So this right here is a template I built. So I used it building I put my own business name in here, but this is just a template. So this template right here is for obviously for a pressure washing website, right? This template is included completely for free in the offer that I'm about to make to you guys. So you're probably wondering right now, okay, like all these different things, well, like how much is it gonna cost, right? So you get this website, you click this little button right here. We got the pop-up quote form. So this website can be customized to your own business. So put your logo, change all the information, obviously your colors and whatnot, completely custom for you. But so website, access to the course, 1-hour Zoom training, the ebooks, the Google Drive. I am going to give you guys access to everything you just seen, valued over $500. But guys, you're going to get everything I just showed you for only $147. I really love what I do. I really enjoy teaching people. I've taught over 350 students now, have enrolled in my training. I've done countless Zoom calls with people, and I've gotten great feedback. People told me it's been very helpful for them getting started, answer a lot of their questions. So I'm going to make this offer valid for 10 people. If you are interested, now is your chance to jump in. I promise you guys will not be able to find a better offer than this on anywhere you go on the internet. Like, no one's doing what I'm doing at the price I'm doing it for. Like, the amount of value you get for such a small price, like, I have spent thousands of hours and dollars in my own education. But guys, if you are interested, now is going to be the best time to hop in. This offer obviously is not going to last forever. It's only good for 10 people, because anytime I include my time, I can't make it available for everyone, because it's just time. It's just too much time to be individually doing one-on-ones with everybody. So 10 people is where I'm gonna cap out at. So if you're interested, go ahead and get in now. And anytime I make an offer, I do like to bless a couple people, even though the offer is already low. So for the first person who takes action, you're gonna get this for free. I'm gonna give it to you for free. So one lucky person will get this for free, and another person, I'm gonna give you all this for $67. So I'll be the next person, and then everyone else will be at $147, which is obviously still a very good deal for everything that you're getting in this. So if you guys want, now is the time. Don't delay, because you're going to hit me up about a week from now, 2 weeks from now, and be like, oh, you still got the offer. And the answer is no. Like, you should have took action while you could. I make these flash offers for serious people, and the serious people get in. And I have not had anyone complain or ask for a refund. And if you wanted a refund, I would give you one, because I believe in what I do. So anyway, guys, hopefully this video was helpful for you. Hopefully I'll see you inside. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.